Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh gosh, how do I... Oh, it's on a delay. Okay. Cool. I'm just double checking my audio's working. Give me a moment. But when does it get sent? Okay, so it's not immediate, unfortunately. Well, while I'm working on this, let's see, I think the music's actually a little too loud, so I'll turn that down. About here? Let's see. I've got someone watching. That's me. I'm the one watching, but it doesn't say that someone's watching. So I don't know if it's actually working or the site's just outdated for some reason. I think for whatever reason the thing I was looking at was outdated. Alright! So, this is a live stream attempt. No one else is watching except Diva over there, because that's actually me. Or is it? It's actually Diva. Whatever. Anyways, I am attempting to play Picayune Dreams and actually finish the thing. Oh gosh, now I am hearing myself. So, this is a live stream attempt. Shut up, me. There we go. Anyways, I'm going to attempt to play Picayune Dreams and get the no-hit run, because I have been trying my damnedest to get this for, like, weeks. And it's gotten to where I've been trying to do it for a while to try and get the Picayune Dreams video done. And that has been taking way longer than I expected. So, I'm gonna try and actually get that done today. Or however long it takes for me to do any of that. Also, I just need an excuse to start live streaming, and then I'll get used to live streaming, and then, oh wait, I'm actually good at live streaming now. I can actually talk to people like that. That's the idea. Let's see, I don't want that. More damage. Shoot him out of points. I think I'll just go full on luck, because I kind of need these other things. Do I want any of that? Not really. That's to help find stuff. I guess I can get a couple rerolls. I think we'll start with that. Okay, I at least need to make sure I have a chat opened up so that I can actually see if anyone joins, which would be kind of neat. Part of me kind of doubts that I'll actually see anybody else get on here, but it would be cool if anyone else joins in. Anyways, time to start. Okay. Ivy. That actually is a good start. We'll go hamburger. Oh, I see someone else is here. Oh, neat. Is that actually someone else, or is that my second? I'll find out in a bit. Can you tell me if I'm hallucinating or not? If there's a number 2 on the watcher, just send a chat message so I know someone else is actually watching. I'm almost certain the second person watching is my other league. So I can actually check that. Okay, I'm no longer watching on my computer. I'm watching on my phone as well as my computer just to make sure things are working. I think as long as I have it on my phone. Oh yeah, that was my second. Okay. So it's only me that's here. No one else. Well, now I get to talk to myself for a while. That's what I've been doing for a while. Well, what is there to talk about? That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to get this. Anyways, hopes for streaming in the future. At some point, whenever Satisfactory comes out, I want to stream that. But that's not going to be for a really long time. Oh, that's my bad. Just really wanted to get it done fast, and I'm impatient. Okay, serious mode. What's annoying is that the last run was actually good and I just threw it away. I'll go for the squares. What do I want? Hamburger? Yeah, I'll go hamburger, actually. Just gonna wait a bit. Alright, just getting situated. Get myself out of that situation. Bigger. Yeah, sure, we'll go decent. So what discipline does is reduce the amount of items that I can get in total, and however I get some stats that are better. So that is kind of nice. I don't get many items, but my base stats are just better. Trying to think about stuff. So, I think I have died in this game about 200 times. I'll need to actually check my stats. But I have died quite a numerous amount of times. Could you believe that is kind of loud? Make sound effects less? That's better. I also have like over 50 hours in this game, and I'm kind of annoyed that I haven't actually been able to get the no-hit run yet. It's just kind of annoying. Second person? Ooh. Hello, the person that's in the chat that's not my face mod. How you doing? I wouldn't know. For some reason my stream's actually on a 30-second. Oh no, the person left. That was too uncool. I don't know, I'm going off of some watcher number that was going up for like a moment, and I didn't do anything when it went up from 1 to 2, so surely something happened. Maybe I'm being schizophrenic, I don't know. Anyway. Going off everything, every roll. Flamethrower. I find it funny every time I see the viewer count go up by 1, I get like a shot of anxiety. I'm like, ah, there's someone here, and then I have to figure out if there actually is someone or if it's just a weird boat. I'll never know till someone actually comments. What other random stuff to talk about? I'm not sure. Comes the first boss fight. do programmers eat carrots? I don't care. So they can see sharp. That's funny. I always like the little, like random banter that the bosses give out. Usually this fight's not too difficult. For me at least, the first phase is a little annoying just because of the amount of projectiles, but the other phases aren't too bad. Go. Probably shouldn't have picked that up. We'll go Angel Wings. Those are really good. Go for crit chance, because health doesn't matter in this run. We'll go for cooldown again. I'm fine going to fight the face. So what the face does is it instantly kills you if you touch it, but it's very slow. As long as I don't actually touch it, I'm fine. Also, if I don't give it a health vial, that's also fine, because if it gets a health vial, it heals. Yeah, the face heals. Then you gotta fight a secret boss. I don't usually fight the boss, because it's actually kind of hard. And don't get much out of it except a few upgrades. But at that point, I'd just rather fight a bunch of enemies and get as many upgrades. There's another, let's see, there's 2 secret boss fights at the moment. One of them is if you give the face a health vial, which I don't have a way of giving currently. Because normally those drop as random drops if you have missing health. I don't have missing health because it's a flawless run. If I am missing health, and it's actually bad, and I have to restart. Or if I find one of these statue things, which is over here, like there's an hourglass here. It could also have been anything else. Some of these statues can actually give items. That kind of depends on what the actual statue is. Let's see, Angel Wings again. So if one of those statues that just so happens to also be one where I have to fight the face hazard, then I could fight the boss, but yeah, it's kind of hard to do at the moment, because again, flawless run. I'd like not to lose health. Maybe if the run's kind of over, and like if I get hits or something, and then I randomly get a health vial, I can go fight it, that'd be cool. But we're not gonna lose health. At least till the 3rd or 4th Armada stages. Are they called Armada, or are they just waves? I think they're just waves, really. Electric Eel is another good upgrade. Anyways, the second boss is if you find the Gambler statue, and you blow it up with a bomb. Then you get to fight another boss. That one's not as difficult, it's just the screen gets locked, so, which is interesting, but That boss isn't as difficult as the ghost. Anyways, as for bombs, there's a bomb. What a bomb does, I can actually show it. If I can clear out enemies. I'm just not gonna do it. Angel wings. You can also use the black hole to get rid of the faces. That's kind of nice. Let's see, reroll. One more. I'll just go for the cooldown. Move speed. Anyways, what the bomb does... Blow up. Blew up. It does a chain explosion. If there were more enemies, the whole map would be exploded. You know what, if anything, I'm at least happy that I got the streaming stuff online. That's kind of like the whole purpose of me doing this in the first place. I just wanted to see if I could get it to work. And what do you know, I got it to work. Wonderful. So, in the future, if I want to do any streaming, I just have less steps to take. Yay, that's cool. Although probably first thing I've got to do to stream more if I actually want to. And I've been asked if I wanted to before by a lot of my friends, like, why don't you? I get anxiety, which is that's weird. But I think I have anxiety of it because I just haven't done it enough yet. So, more I do this, easier it'll get, less anxiety, hopefully. It'll definitely improve. If I cut a hole in you, would that shoot make you bleed forever? If I cut a hole in you, will you explode into a billion pieces? Something like that. I was trying to make sure my recording was good. Let's go for the engine. More flames. Bigger. Alright. Whoop. It's time for my favorite boss fight, the worm. I don't have enough, jeez. Gracious. I don't have enough stun chance to permalock him. But that's something you can do if you have enough stun chance on it. There we go. Something like that, just more intense. Alright, what do I want? We'll go for XP mod. I don't care about health. More bullets. Do I want to pick up range? I don't know. I'm getting enough magnetic stuff. I don't need to care about that too much. I'll just go for bigger stuff. Okay, so the enemies that you fight in these are all snipers. They fire bullets. These bullets I cannot avoid. So I'm just going to go to the one area that doesn't have these guys. Because out of all of the runs that I've done, those snipers have ended the most. The bullets they fire are very, very slow, to be fair, but I can't kill bullets. That's not a thing I can do. might have noticed earlier, there's like a fast forward button. That's where like the different colors are coming in. It's handy for whenever the game's kind of playing itself, like you're just so strong that everything dies around you. And you're just, oh man, I just want to get this over with, and then that's where the fast button comes. The problem is that it actually doubles everything. So not only does it double the game speed, it doubles like the entire play rate of everything. So all enemies also get sped up. To a point, it's very difficult to react to. What I want... okay, is there any other items that I really want? Not really. I'll go for Parasite. Anyways, another feature, just to kind of help with eventually playing the game. If you press control, then it activates the auto-targeter. And it is a very dumb auto-targeter that shoots at the closest enemy. I say it's dumb because that's pretty much all it's capable of doing. Later on in the game, it's very useful because you just kind of kill everything anyway, so might as well just have it auto. But early game, it's a lot more handier to have manual control over where your bullets are going. Or in some cases when you're fighting the bosses, or there's like a lot of stuff going on and you want to focus on surviving, then swapping between manual and automatic control can be like a stress reliever and trying to make sure nothing bad happens. I'm trying to think. Okay, where do I fail the most in this? In these runs, it's usually around after the third boss, where there's enough enemies that it's actually a problem to dodge. I've gotten good enough that bosses are at least tolerable. But, it's usually like the horde shooter part that I've been having difficulties with. So, the main answer I found to that is just doing more damage, more enemies killed. Actually survive a bit longer, but I'll obviously actually figure out stuff to go for all that damage is a little difficult because some stuff helps with it, some just don't. One item that's in the game that is honestly my favorite is the horns. I don't know what it's actually called, I think it's just the... Anyways, what it does, you get close to enemies, like hugging distance to them, and a giant demon teeth come in and bite down upon the closest enemy. Getting more of them increases the amount of nearby enemies that will get chomped on, and also increases the trigger radius. Although not by much, so problem with the horns, even though, personally, favorite item, you have to get really close to things, and even with very high counts of... Even with very high counts of the horns item, the trigger radius is small enough that it really ends up being a negative, because enemies are just so close to you. You're on the edge of death, like practically at all times. You really shouldn't have to be at the edge of death in order to actually do anything. So, as much as I like that item, I kind of can't use it. There was one game, though, where I was able to get like 50 horns, and it made the trigger radius actually formidable. The problem is that by that point in the game, Other stuff I have is so strong that enemies get wiped out too fast before they even touch the trigger radius, so the horns end up not even doing anything later on. So, as strong as the item is, just, it just falls off later on, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, third boss. More bullets. Or cooldown. I'll go for cooldown. Helps keep my angel wings up. Angel wings. I do like my bike cell. Do you like enjoying it in the ring? That hunk of junk is more brain cells than you, biker. Aww. Anyways, the angel wings that I keep mentioning every now and again. What those do is, whenever they trigger, the nearest enemy gets hit with an angel burst, which sends them flying backwards. Very useful for a run where I'm trying not to get hit, so that, you know, enemies that would normally hit me don't. I think I've trapped myself. I did. I think of all the bosses, the biker's probably the easiest. Just kind of drives in a straight line sometimes. What the? Oh my gosh. Damn. I actually didn't know that, the biker himself hits you when he does that. I thought it was just his bike. Well, that ends the flawless run. I'm not going any further. Restart. Let's do it again. Go for I-beam. Fighting hamburger. Is there anything else? Then we'll fight burger. So I did do a few runs of this where I tried it on the max difficulty, which is Overdrive 5. And all that does is make all of the enemies significantly stronger by more health, more speed, but you also gain more experience from this. And I've also found that you gain experience based on the health of whatever you kill. So my theory was just getting an excessive amount of experience points to the point that bosses become extremely trivial. Like, I would destroy them within the first phase. Which, it does work, it definitely does. The problem is, now I gotta fight against, like, the insane hordes of enemies. Which, most of the time, is not good. Do I want a horde? No. But as effective as the strategy was to just get an astronomical amount of experience points, it became, like I said, very hard to keep up with the insane amount of enemies that were spawning. To where it just got hard to get past, I think, the second wave of enemies before I could get enough levels to get stuff to wipe things. It's always like the fight before the war that was the most difficult. So I just had to get like really lucky with what items I get to clear out stuff quick enough. Although, using that strategy, I did get really far. Like, there was one time I got very close to the end, and I only got hit like once throughout the entire run. I was so annoyed that I got hit that one time. There's been a couple times when I did this and I got hit like twice. Maybe 3 times. But that one time with the one hit really annoyed me. I think that was like a couple weeks ago. Let's see. I'm gonna go for more plasma rings. Or they're plasma slimes. Also, it happened again. Someone joined for a moment. The amount of watchers went from 1 to 2, and then it went back down. So someone's tuning in and then coming away. I don't hate that at all. It's just, it breaks my anxiety. It builds up my anxiety for like a moment. You know, like, oh my gosh, someone's watching me. I gotta be cool and all. And then immediately gets lost because, oh, well, they're gone. Anxiety is gone. Now I just feel like I'm talking to myself, but I know, at some point in the future, someone's gonna watch the VOD and be like, hey, I'm watching you, what do you mean? Well, I'm trying to explain past me's the predicament. And if you're the person that's actually tunes in every so often and just kind of went off, I don't mind, really. I mean, I tune into streams and then leave immediately, sometimes. So I can understand if someone just kind of tunes in and is like, maybe not. It's not even just anything my doing, it's just, yeah, I don't have time for this, kind of thing. But that's what bots are for, so whatever. More for rockets. Go recite. Let's see, parasites, what do those do? It might be hard to see, but there's like a little dude that's kind of going on a bunch of these enemies, literally being a parasite on them. You can kind of see him going. Getting more parasites increases the amount of parasites, obviously. Also increases the damage by the same version. It's the same joke from last time. Anyways, parasites are kind of cool. They automatically seek out enemies. Can I get anything else? No. I'll just get Ivy. Parasites are also really good for fighting bosses, because they just act as a secondary source of damage that doesn't require you to aim. There we go. Probably shouldn't have picked up that selected, but whatever. Do I want more bullets? I'm fine with that. If I can find a projectile speed mod, that would be really good. Oh, projectile speed. Okay. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Yeah, we'll go discipline. Usually I do the fast forward stuff to start getting the fights. Let's see what to talk about for a bit. Not sure, I'm just kind of out of talking points for the moment. I guess the Picayune Dreams review video has been pretty good. It's getting really close to 1,000 views at the time of recording, which I'm actually kind of proud of. It didn't have as much of an explosive start as I anticipated, but that's, well, no, that's kind of about what I expected. The game's kind of small, not many people know about it, so I kind of see why it didn't take off as much, but it is slowly but surely starting to gain a bit of traction, which I really do like. Go for wings. That's my final item. Let's see. So, Plague Mask, one of the elemental weapons. Main use for the elemental weapons is that they do a status effect whenever they trigger, and they have a % chance to trigger based on the version of it. So, I think it's a version 2 right now, so it's a 2% chance to do poison damage. That also goes for the fire starter, that's the lighter. It has a chance to do fire damage. Let's see, so poison, fire, it kind of does the same thing where it just does damage over time. I think the effects are slightly different, but I can't remember when exactly. Then there's the snow cone, the ice cream, which inflicts a slow effect. That's fine, it lasts a good chunk of time. I should have got a weapon mod, you know. If I find a extra item statue, it might take. But anyways, with the elemental stuff. Then there's also the electric eel that does the stunning status effect, which is literally insanely powerful. Because it can stun bosses. Most notably, the worm. I did not use that bomb well. Most notably, the worm, because every segment of the worm is treated as the same thing. So if you stun one of them, you stun all of them. And I mentioned that in my video, where with it you can literally stun lock the boss. Almost got it. Main reason for going the status effects is not for wave clear. It's not good at all for wave clearing, because it does really good single target damage. But that's where it shines. It's the single target damage. Most specifically for bosses, because just doing extra damage on each of your hits, it tends to kill things a lot quicker. Whatever my next upgrade is, I will talk about it. I think that's what I'll do for a bit. Let's see. We'll go for I-beam. So what that does, see the giant laser going around, it deals damage every frame based on what version it is. So it only really does 1 damage, but it does it like 60 times a second. So technically 60 damage. And then every version does 1 more damage per frame. So version 2 does 120, version 3, 240, that kind of stuff. Ready to die? Sure. Cool benefit with it, because it does so many hits, you got a good chance to proc the status effects, because it doesn't matter how much damage you do with the primary attack. It's just whenever you do an attack, there is a small chance a status effect triggers. Oh gosh, that was so close. You might also notice it is a infinitely piercing laser beam. That has perfect accuracy, so you can use it to take out stuff and you don't have to worry about projectile problems. Or you don't have to worry about projectile speed too much. Alright, what'd I get? We'll go rockets. Weapon size increase, that's great. We'll go for more big core bullets. Ooh, hands. Okay, yeah. We'll go that. Other stuff that happens whenever you pick up I-beam. It does. Every upgrade increases the pixel width by 1, so you can just make it bigger. But it's honestly not enough to matter most of the time. It's just not. But with the weapon size increasing amp, weapon size amp out of items, like the syringe or anything from drills, it does make a significant difference. Anyways, once I find the hand statue, I'll get some stuff. Okay, once I get the hands, let me actually finish my thought. I was distracted. Okay, get the Hands of Potential, which allows me to gain 1 more max item I can hold. And I will use that 1 more item in order to get, potentially, a projectile speed increase. What that does for me, projectile speed increases... It increases the speed of the spinning blades that are around me, which is very nice. Let's see... Do I want the... No, I wanted that. I wanted the projectile speed. So the crystal thing, it increases any status effect that you do whenever it does damage by 1. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but they kind of rack up pretty quick because they do damage, like 1 damage every couple ticks. So making all sources of status effects doing 1 extra damage is pretty good. But you do need to actually deal the status effects. It could be from the status effect items themselves, or it could also be from other items that just have that as a byproduct of what they do. Ooh, projectile speed, nice. Jeez, that's close. I'll go for another chainsaw. So with projectile speed, it increases, of course, all projectiles. It makes them faster. You can kind of see my rockets flying a lot quicker, too. I think we're also in an area that just increases projectile speed. Yeah, it's stupidly high at the moment. Which is also why my flamethrower fireballs are so fast. Anyways, with the chainsaw or the slime blades that are circling around me, they just do constant damage to whatever they hit. Which honestly is really good in these runs, because a lot of enemies get really close to you, so having stuff that just deals with all of the fodder really close to you does help with survival. And projectile speed just makes them stronger, basically. Or you could also get a... there we go. That was effective. Let's see. I'll go for the angel wings. I need to get them away from me. So yeah, the circling blades just makes it easier to deal with boards. If I get the weapon size amp, then it also makes not just the chainsaw, but the blades bigger. And there are some times when you can get so powerful with so many of them that they just cover the screen. Let's see, I'll get a fire. Oh yeah, other subcomponents of all of the status effect items. They don't just make their damage effects stronger, they make any source of that status effect stronger. So if I have a lot of fire starters, that'll just make my flamethrower do more damage. It always increases by 1, but as long as I keep getting more, it'll eventually increase by 10. And any amount of small damage is a wonderful increase. Alright, what item do I want to talk about next? And we'll go projectile speed again. I already mentioned it, but it does help with chainsaw and this. I'm trying to think of other items to talk about. Oh yeah, something else to mention is the actual description of these items. They are kind of confusing, because, I mean, they're basically code, but it literally just tells you exactly what everything is. From what I found out, usually whenever there's a number on its own, like damage equals 45 plus version. Okay, so that's actually damage. It does 2 knockback as well. When it says countdown, that usually does actually mean it's a countdown value, so if you increase your countdown cooldown, that usually decreases it. So what that actually is, when it says 2 times 60, usually that 60 is the one that gets reduced, and that 60 is the frame rate. And that's something else I've noticed with a lot of stuff. Everything's kind of tied to your frame rate, or it does stuff in frames. It's the biker! What do I want? Cooldown reduction is kind of cool. Not only did I mention it for the rockets, a lot of stuff, I don't have a lot of examples in this run. Oh, the angel wings. The angel wings also have their cooldown reduced. Oh gosh. Okay, stun. Thank you, stuns. You know, I guess normally I don't go for... I always try to go for stuns, so... Because I always do, the guy's kind of easy. Either going for stuns, slows, or movement speed on your end, it just makes him a little bit easier. Yeah, I think I got him soon. Just gotta avoid him a bit. There we go. Damn it, not again. Other stuff that cooldown reduction affects is how often your bullets come out. Do you want an extra black hole? Yeah, sure. What's my curse? It's at 1%. I'll go over here. So other stuff that your cooldown reduction actually works with is how often your bullets fly out. So if you have a decreased cooldown reduction, then your core bullets just fly out significantly faster. Main use for cooldown reduction, though, is for like the rocket pack or the angel wings or any item that has a literal cooldown where after a certain amount of time it activates again. Cooldown reduction, you can use it more often. So for angel wings, I just knock back enemies a lot more often. Rockets get flown out much more often. I think if I remember looking at the rocket pack thing, I think that actually makes their lifetime decrease, but that's because they send out another barrage once their old lifetime gets away. So that actually makes sense. Also, don't think we're gonna find any other new items because I'm out of new items to get. Anyways, I'll talk about the curse mechanic. At the very bottom of the screen, you'll see like a flashing curse word. Oh god, it says curse and it's just fluffy. Well, that is the curse percentage. What happens is certain statues have a debuff, and that is to apply a curse effect. What curse does is whenever an enemy spawns, they have a whatever the percent of curse chance is to turn into a cursed enemy. And that just basically gives them more health and a dash ability. Let's see, what do I want? Cooldown. Oh, yeah, that hand that was over there. I'll try to point out some of them before I cleanse this. Any other cursed enemies? Usually you can tell that they are cursed by how hyper-detailed they are. Like, these are very detailed models already, but these ones are like jagged-edged, hyper-detailed. If I can see them. Oh, over there, the giant skull. The detail, like very detailed skull on the top of them. Yeah, they go away kind of quick, but they do have more health, and some of them have a dash ability that is unbreakable and usually will end up killing you. But with the Dispel statue, that's what that is. I can get rid of the curse debuff. Usually, you'd like to get rid of it, because later in the game, when you'd really not like to get obliterated by a random dude, you might want to get rid of it, basically. How you gain curse, some of those statues I mentioned can just grant a 1% curse as a debuff. And you can also blow up statues with the chain bomb, and that'll give you a new upgrade, but that'll also give you 0.25% curse chance. So not as much, but it's just notable. Examples of statues that give you the debuff. There's the computer statue that gives you an experience buff at the cost of 1% curse. So you gain more experience, about 5%, but you also get a 1% curse. There's also the Berserk statue that gives you bonus stats. I don't know if it's permanent, or if it's just for the level. I'll need to double check that. But in doing that, that also gives you a curse debuff. And the reason why I even had that curse number to begin with was because of the Hands of Potential statue. That increases the total items I can acquire by 1. However, that also increases the curse chance by 1%. And you can't actually get as many items as you want. You can only have 12 at minimum. But there's stuff like the Statue of Discipline that I had earlier in the run that reduces my maximum items by 1, but increases all of my base stats by 5%. It's kind of handy. Anyways, that's like a whole sub-mechanic to keep in mind as a choice to make when you're playing this. Getting kind of close to boss time. I should probably start getting more status effects. Get these guys out. The next chunk of them now, so I can get more XP, hopefully. Go for Parasite. Cooldown reduction, more bullet, speed, fire, poison, laser. That's great. There you go. Just speed through this. Frowny face. Neutral face. Hello! I love how the rabbit just shows up sometimes. Alright, time for the demon. Go. Okay, that is the cleanest wipe I've done on the demon so far. Let's see. I'll go for weapon size. I got enough cooldown reduction. Projectile. Okay, where to? Alright, this is where enemies get really tough. In the bottom right, that guy is really annoying. He's like the sniper from earlier, but way worse. That one in the bottom left is tolerable, but he kind of explodes bullets. The top left one has a weird teleporter. That guy is annoying. I'm going to go for the wisps. I end up fighting more enemies, but I'm going a somewhat safe route. Still though, that was like literally the cleanest I've ever done the demon fight. I'm very proud of myself for that. Next one is final boss fight. If I can get through this level and go through the final boss without getting hit. I've done enough runs to where again the bosses are easy. It's just getting through the waves of the hard part. Let's see. To go for more wave clear for the time being. What does this do? I'm fine without it. Oh, but I don't have to worry about health. It's true. But I also get anxiety whenever I have less than 100% of my health, so no. Flamethrower. Holy shit, we went up to 3 viewers. Wonderful. That tells me that people are actually watching. Hello! I'm currently on a run to hopefully no-hit this game. I'd love to. So far, just in this stream, I've done about 2 or 3 attempts. The first one was a bit of a dud. The second one, I kind of messed up a bit. But this one, ooh. I actually like it. I got to this far, so that's great. Just need to get through the final boss. Oh, I gotta get through this first, and I think the final boss is actually doable. If you guys have any free time, you can go watch that. I presume that once I get done with this live stream, the VOD will be automatically uploaded, which will be nice. I've got a bunch of commentary earlier that just has a lot of game tips. I'm not sure how knowledgeable people are on the game, mostly because the game is really small and I have no idea what people know about it, so I just kind of talk about whatever. Oh, darn. Now they're gone. Oh, whatever. I swear, my watcher count went up to 3 at one point. Go for more laser. You know, normally I'd ask Chad if there's like anything to talk about. There's no one here. The only one watching is my my bot account. Not even a bot, it's just the second account that I have to test stuff. Make sure everything's working. But then randomly I just see the number go up by 1. And then it goes up to 2. And then to 3. And I'm like, wait. Who are these people? I won't know. Maybe also I could try to announce them streaming more, but problem is, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I got stage fright anxiety, which at this point I'm doing pretty good for going on for how long has it been? Can't even look at how long it's been so far. I don't want to look away. I'm actually doing really well. I'd say it's been over an hour at least. But a lot of people I know kept asking me to do some streaming things if I was going to do it, and I'm like, but I'm so scared. Yeah, here I am, at least just trying it out. Now, what'd actually be kind of interesting is if, I thought about this as like a streaming content thing, trying to finish a lot of old games that I've played, but I've never completed. Even One Shot, I love playing that game so much. I don't have all the achievements on it, I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Ready? Yes. Alright, here we go. Give me, yeah, eyes good. Plasma. Reroll, fire, great. Poison. More. I need as much single target as I can get my access to. When it takes so long, the boss wins. Oh, jeez, I almost got hit by that. But anyways, doing some, or playing some old games and trying to complete them is something I've thought about as a streaming-worthy content. One Shot's one game, there's been a few... Oh jeez, oh jeez, that's exciting. If I wasn't careful, I probably would have died. If you try to run away too far from those bullets, they just group up in mass, so I have to block bullet. But yeah, playing some other games that I haven't actually completed would be a good idea. Phases are looping. We're almost there. Almost. Come on. There we go. Alright, on to phase 2. Any moment now. Gotta be careful, this one has a lot of bullets. Although it can't actually leave the screen, you can kind of see it over on the left. No, I'm turning. An unavoidable attack. Pretty much need a black hole to get through that. But doesn't matter, I got black holes for this. Well, that didn't take as long as I thought. Holy shit, I actually did it. I don't care what upgrades, I'm out of here. Good grief. You're telling me it took me to stream this to actually finish. Good grief. I've been doing this for like a couple months. Wow. Huh. Well, that didn't last as long as I thought it would. Time is it's been about hour and a half since I started, something like that. That's wonderful. How many deaths do I have? 251. Total runtime of almost 200 at 2,000 hours. Some other stats that some might worry about. Well, now what? I don't know. I was kind of expecting me to do a bit more. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go for like another few minutes. I'm now free to do whatever I want in this. So what do I want to do? I'm gonna go stuff that doesn't make any sense. We'll see how long this run lasts, but we'll just end it. Once I get this run done, I think I think that'll work out. Anyways, I've got bat wings now. What do these do? You might notice they leave behind a trail of bat wings. Oh yeah, I can show off the horns now. So, munch. 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 The munches actually do AoE damage as well. It's really nice. This actually isn't too bad of a start. So with the bat wings, it does leave a little damaging field on the ground. Makes it really good for escapes, because well, I mean that's just where it does damage. Getting more bat wings increases the duration. Oh yeah, consequences. Go for more bat wings. Consequences is kind of a bad one. You get one free upgrade. It is completely free, except the next boss has increased health. And I just did it 3 times, so it has like an extra 30%. Let's see. Go for 4 bullets, more horns. Wigglers. So wigglers are really weird. Wiggler, I mean the little snakes. They move faster the more I move. So as long as I don't move as much, and they just kind of waddle over. Now this is where having the horns is actually kind of not the best invocation thing. Oh my god. To not move. Hands are coming. We'll go for more shockers. Jesus. Holy hell. Actually, the horns probably got me out of that. Oh my. So, I mentioned this earlier. I don't normally go for the horns because they fall off later because everything just dies when they get when they're too far away for it to trigger. But oh my gosh, right now it's so useful. Go for more big. Also, the bat wings are also helpful here. Jeez. Let's see. Go for more bat wings. So what happened? Why is everything clearing out so fast? Well, that is because of a upgrade that I have that whenever I kill a rainbow enemy, I guess I'll point it out next time I see it, I get 100% crits for a few seconds. And from what I've heard and seen, this is actually one of the most powerful upgrades you can get. Because if you can time it right, you can kind of get into bosses with it. However, I don't know how to properly do that, so whatever. But speedrunners do that trick to wipe bosses in like an instant. Do I have anything? Oh yeah, I do. I have some stuff that's affected by cooldown. Oh, there we go. I got hit. Don't care. I actually got the flawless run done, so I'm gonna do whatever. Now that's where I don't like going for the horns that much, because it asks you to get really close to an enemy in order for it to do its insane damage. It is really high damage, to be fair. But with enemies who can like dash really quickly out of stuns, especially later in the game with how fast they are, it's just not the best. I almost got hit. It's just not the best thing. Oh, there was a rainbow enemy for a moment. We'll get Frost Globe. Frost Globe, all that does, makes a bit of an AoE attack that slows enemies. Electric Eel, yes. I even got like the 2 major shock upgrades, so that's even better. The more I upgrade the Electric Eel, the more my shock damage does. I got 2 of them. What were they? There's a plasma lamp and a satellite. I forgot what their actual names were. Oh my, but holy, the horns are actually doing work here. Plasma lamp. Targets the nearest enemy and shocks them. Holy hell. Something I'm not using at all is the slowdown button. I have a button where I can just slow down so I can move around it easier. Do I want telecom? I think I do. So telecom, anytime you attack with anything, there is a 50% chance that that attack will be dealt in an AoE, and the area of effect. And the area of effect will do. How have I not been hit yet? Oh my! And the area of there we go. The area of effect will deal 50% of the initial damage. And frankly, telecom is one of the most busted items in this game, just because you just flat out do more damage per damage. Anyways, static satellite, that's what it was. Finds a random enemy within range and deals a chunk of damage. So plasma lamp and the satellite kind of do the same thing, but I think the lamp actually stuns. This is the 3rd time the rabbit has told me the same joke. Like, literally. Alikli, hello! I just now got your message. Sorry, the stream's on a delay if I didn't see it in time. But anyways, hello Alikli. I have actually done the flawless run already, and I actually went through it. That was my last attempt. Which I'm very happy for. I've been trying for like months to actually get the flawless run, and I actually got it last attempt, which I'm so happy for. As such, stream will probably end after I get this attempt done, because I was going to just stream until I got it done. But since I got it done way earlier than I thought, I don't know what else to do. So I'm just playing a random game, doing whatever I feel like, until, hold on. Until the game's pretty much over. Either I die or I defeat the boss again. That was easy. I'm pretty sure after the video's done, the VOD should be open. So if you want to go see the attempt earlier, you can just go see it. Let's see, where do I want to go? Yeah, I'll go top. But yeah, if you have any conversation topics, I'd be more than willing to just talk about them. Let's see. Anyways, I'm on overdrive 5 at the moment. I only got hit twice so far, and I'm actually surprised I even got hit only twice. But I do have the bat wings and the horns, which really helps with enemies that are really close. Oh my god! Let's see. Go for Ninja. I don't usually go horns, and I didn't go horns for my my completion run. Because, oh, enemies are really close. There's a good chance that they'll hit me. Even, like, during that moment, just not too long. So, no topics or ideas. That's fair. I've been talking to myself for, like, 2 hours, so it should be entertaining enough. I'm just going to stand completely still and not die somehow. Oh, okay, I got hit that time. I got hit now. Oh, I'm trying to be cool. Oh, didn't get the XP buff. Whatever. That's why earlier there was at one point when I just like stood in a storm of enemies, and I just somehow was not getting hit whatsoever. Oh, there we go. It's been about an hour 30, okay. Yeah, and I haven't actually looked at how long the stream's been going, but I kind of expect it to go on for about 2 hours, and then either call it off or something. I might try to actually go for the full 2 hours. I think, gosh, I need to focus. Oh god! Any opinions on bread? I feel like that's an inside joke that I don't know about. But frankly, bread is okay. And I'm done. Let's see, I like eating bread. It's good, but there's not a lot of bread that's good to eat, although I have very picky eatings. Want to go again or change the loadout? You know what, I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to change stuff. What do I want? But yeah, bread, that's a good food. No, it's not. It's not good to eat. What? But it's edible. I can eat it. I like eating bread. Or is it not an inside joke that I know about? Maybe. I'm sorry, the stream's on a delay, so I can't respond instantly. I'd like to figure that out, but I pressed the no delay button and it didn't work. One person? Yeah. Oh, hold on. I don't usually go for the health options. Okay, okay, it's not an inside joke. Okay. What about the low health options? So what do these do? Every missing health gives you Speed, radius, weapon size, projectile speed. Okay. Anyways, yeah, bread's kind of decent. I don't know what else to say about bread. Yeah. When you die, you don't. Maybe. I'm gonna go for their necessary evil. I can use black holes and get like low health, which will actually help with these. I think I'll also get the Halo ring, which makes me better. Bread is just bread. That is very true. Nice. Health files give extra. Do that. Pickups heal me. I want to go for dodge chance. I don't know. Increase radius. I got a bunch of points left. Let's see. How's the day? It is good. The day is really good. Likely. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I did some weed eating around my house. I haven't actually done that in a bit, but it just needed to get done. Annoyingly enough, the one battery that we have for our weed eater is like kind of shot, so I can only get like either half of my yard done or I reached the max. I just only got like half my yard done basically. So I gotta wait later on in the day to either weed eat more or wait until tomorrow. Oh wait, the statues! I need the statues. Do I want statues even? I'll take some of these out. I like those. But other than that, I just kind of thought, oh, I want to stream today. I want to have a reason to stream. So here I am. And I wanted, so desperately, to just do the 100% attempt where I'm like, oh yes, I did the whole game without getting hit a single time. I'm so good at it. But I thought I was going to have to do it for like 2 hours, but then I ended up getting it done like in the first hour, which I'm very happy for. But now I'm just doing kind of whatever. Alright, what do I got? So I'm going for the health at some point, that's true. Go for telecom. Let's see, other stuff I was gonna do today. Sorry if I'm blanking out, I'm actually just trying to do that. Video-wise, at least for this channel, I don't have stuff in the work at the moment, but I have like a second channel that goes over a video game Dota, and I kind of play that a lot more. It kind of gives me something small to do that I can post a lot more regularly and feel like I'm doing something. For this channel, it's just whenever I have like a really specific dedicated idea, like the Picayune Dreams video, I'll spend a month like working on it. But at some point, whenever Satisfactory it gets its full release, I'm thinking on streaming that game. And for the moment, I wasn't really sure on the whole streaming thing, but here I am today, at least trying to do some streaming so that I can get practice in it. So yeah, I'm just practicing. Anything to talk about or share? I mean, I've been talking for a while, and I'll probably just talk a lot anyway, so... Statue of Gamble? Yes. Once I get a bomb, I'm going to blow it up. And then we're going to fight the secret boss, Yoki. Of course, I actually got to get a bomb. Box. There's nothing in the box. That's lame. I just now realized something when I was making my loadout. I went for the low health buffs, but then also went for the buff that gives me more power when I have more health. So I don't know what I'm doing with that. I'll have to fix that. I guess a question for you: what made you find the live stream? Did you like follow my stuff for a while and just saw me stream and wanted to check me out, or what's the story behind that? I just got the box full of air message. It's my favorite item: box with air. Bomb! There's a bomb. I don't know if I can reach it in time, but I don't care about taking damage. Gotta blow it up. Yes! Been subbed for a while. Oh, thank you. I guess YouTube would notify. That's fair. You know, I just had a thought. I actually have, like, no damage. This might actually take a while. It's 10,000. 100,000 actually. Yeah, I think I might have made a mistake not having the weapons to fight her. Whatever. This raid should get it in like 20 minutes. I don't know if that's even worth it. Oh. I'm trying to think about anything else to mention. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I made a horrible mistake. Ow. Found the channel through the Mind Electric video. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, that is probably one of my best videos that I've gotten out so far, with all the views that came from it. A lot of subscribers from it too. I'm thinking on making something for the Murders song. Although every time that I was trying to actually work on it, there was some actual life-related problems that made it kind of difficult to work on. So as much as I want to, it'll probably take a few more months than I anticipated to actually get it done. But I do want to get at least an animation on Murders, because I have such a really cool idea for it. I just have to make it. Alright. Yeah, I'll definitely work on it when I have the free time too. At the moment, I want to, at least before the end of the month, get like some test footage done for one scene in particular that I have a really good idea of what I want it to be. And then after that, trying to see how much more I can get done. Because the Mind Electric animation whole mix thing was like a 3-month ordeal. It's probably longer than that actually, but it took a really long time for me to get that. But even with all that time I spent on it, there were still like a couple issues. But I'm very happy with what I made out of it. Alright, another run, and actually did my build correct. No, I don't want to do the gamble again. If I have damage, then yes. It bleeds. Let's see what to talk about. I'm not sure what to talk about at the moment. I might have done a mistake talking to myself for like 2 hours with no one around. Now I have nothing to talk about. How did I find Picayune Dreams? Oh, what a wonderful question, me. Anyways, saw a video by Two Left Thumbs, who are the same publishers for the game. And it just looked interesting, and something that I might like to play, so when the demo came out, I was trying it, oh wow, this is actually really fun. I really like it. Then, I kept playing it. I played the hell out of the demo. I frankly wasn't very good at it, but eventually, I think I got to the worm, and I think I got past him at some point. And then when I realized that there wasn't much after the worm in the demo, I just kind of stopped playing for a while. But then the full release happened, like last December, and then I played the hell out of that too. And now here we are, where I made a whole video on it. And I actually got the flawless achievement done. That's wonderful. Yes, it is the Statue of History. It decreases mortality by 1. At the cost of a black hole. Actually, I think I can actually fully reset the Statue of History thing, because there's nothing. Because I actually have the... Does that actually work? Whoa, what the... whoa! Okay. Well... I don't think that's supposed to happen. What's going on with... What? Okay, so, I don't know if that's one of the upgrades that I have, but, it basically, if I have 0 black holes, I can spend health to use a black hole instead, but, I don't know if that's because of that, or if I just have nothing. That's funny shit. Anyways, apparently Picayune Dreams is getting an update sometime in the next couple months or so. where they're going to expand on the end game parts, which that'd be kind of cool. Although, I was actually making my video on the game, and then halfway through there was like, oh, by the way, guys, we're gonna work on an update. And I'm like, damn. Well, I'm gonna have to make an update video to that at some point. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on what time I have. Although, or maybe whenever the update actually comes out, I could try to stream it. I need to, like, give myself excuses to stream stuff. Just so I can, like, get better at it. Funny enough, this is actually my first stream that I've actually ever done. It's just, I think I do so well at talking to myself, because I've done YouTube for several years. And I've been trying to figure out ways to, while I'm recording, try to have a conversation with myself while I'm editing. So that while I'm editing, I'm like, ah, yes, I'm actually part of this conversation. Oh, that's kind of nice. And then I get better at it. I really should have more subscribers, you're right. But, I think it's kind of a small part. I don't like pushing for it as much. You might notice that I never actually ask anyone to subscribe, which I know that actually does it. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe, because it's a really cool thing. And I mean, that does actually boost subscriber counts. I just think it's really cringe to say that all the time, so I just typically don't. But yeah, even from that, 2 bombs. But yeah, even though most of the subs came from the Order Chaos video, you're right. I think at the moment, best thing for me to do is try to have a more consistent upload schedule, because YouTube works weirdly, and it doesn't promote things that isn't very often. Or actually, no, it's not that it doesn't promote. It just gets lost in the sauce. People upload videos like all the time. So just having one random video in the so having one random video in a sea of like literal hundreds, it makes it difficult for people to find your video, let alone if you make a video on something very specific. With the Mind Electric video, that one's a popular song. A lot of people have animations based off of it. Like and subscribe, most cringiest things by mankind. But yeah, that's why I don't say that all the time, because I think it's cringe. That's just an idea that I've been having like ever since I started using it. But yeah, because Mind Electric is a very popular thing, or like the song itself is popular. Well, I say it is. It's 12 years old, which is that's a testament to time. As for how I actually found the song itself, actually, do I want to talk about that or finish up my idea on? Okay, I'll finish up my thought on subscriber stuff, and then I'll talk about Mind Electric. Anyways, finishing off the subscriber thing, best thing for me to do is just to try and upload more often. But because my upload schedule is very sporadic, where I'm like, hey guys, I'm just going to suddenly drop this video out of nowhere and then leave for a month. It doesn't look good for the YouTube algorithm gods, or whatever YouTube feels like doing. YouTube wants constant attention, and if people aren't looking at it, then it's not going to promote it. But if I just get better at every individual video, quality over quantity, enough people will recognize the stuff that I do. And if I make the thumbnails recognizable as well, people can find that in the sea of insanity. And I try to at least keep up with a consistent theme in my videos, and try not to change as much. I will get better in my skills, all the time. Which, the Picayune Dreams video is probably my best edited video so far. And it's been about like 13 years. Tally Hall separated. Really? It released in... I remember the album released in 2012. Where's the last enemy? There it is. But yeah. I'm gonna try and do a lot more video stuff in the future. Anyways, on to Mind Electric, how I actually found it. I think I did mention in the Mind Electric video, or at least the one where I had the 3-minute introduction, that I watched a animation on the Lonely Man's Lazarus, and that was the one with like a Disney-style drawing, grease paints, and Blender. That looks amazing. As amazing as the animation was, I was also interested in the song, because I've never actually heard it before. So, yeah, I know about Tally Hall mate, or the people who were in Tally Hall were the same people in Mind Electric. Yeah, while I was digging more into what the song's origins were, that's kind of how I found that out as well. It's still interesting to know. Oh, so I got hit. No, didn't want to get hit. Those guys are extremely talented. If they ever get back to making stuff again, that would be... Well, no, they did make things. They kind of went their separate ways and made their own individual amazing stuff. Like, let's see. I didn't know at the time Actual Killer, Shia LaBeouf, was made by one of the Tally Hall members. I forgot which one. But that song is made by one of those guys. Let's see, where do I want? Do I want Berserk? Oh, I could go fight the ghost. I'll go fight him. But anyways, after I found out what Mind Electric was, did some digging, found Hawaii Part 2, the album. Listened to it a lot, and I'm like, wow, this is some really weird songs. I want to look up more about this. And then I find videos trying to talk about the story. And it is incredibly interesting. Mostly from how extremely cryptic the album actually is. Most of the stuff in the album really genuinely doesn't make sense because of how cryptic a lot of the lyrics are. So you kind of have to like do deep dives, which is how I end up doing a lot of deep dives, to the point I personally feel like I know how the story goes. To an extent, I personally believe I have a version of the story that I want to tell, which I like softly mentioned that in like a later part of the one video I made where Dean talks for like 3 hours, or for 1 hour. And right near the tail end of it, I was like, guys, here's the actual story. Weird gray strip shape. Why can I not say weird gray circle-shaped monster? Weird gray circle-shaped monster. Speaking of weird gray monster, I need to see if I can get a health vial to spawn. Anyways, I feel like I found the story of or I understand the story very well. But I'd like to make a video on the actual story. However, I'm like, damn, I'd like to have some cool background visuals for this. But I don't feel like taking other people's background visuals for this, even though that would probably be significant. I want to make my own animation stuff for it, and that's where I had the idea of trying to make an animation for every one of the Hawaii Part 2 stuff. Skill issue. Definitely on my... Did you know I failed English? Ow. I got hit. I think it hit me I joke about it a lot in a lot of my videos anytime I, like, misspeak something. I'm like, oh guys, don't worry, I failed English. Although that's just an exaggeration. I do English very well. It's just I had to write an essay one time, and I failed at writing an essay. So, out of spite of myself years ago, I got better at talking, writing, and actually backing up sources. So, out of spite for myself, I got better. But here I am. Anyways, back to that Mind Electric thing I mentioned. I know how the story goes. I want to make a video on that, but I want to make my own animation stuff in the background and not use other people's things. Although at this point, I think probably making murders is going to be good enough, and then whenever I get around to Rainbow Enemy, drop a health file. Sorry. It dropped a health file! Okay, whenever I get around to making the murders animation, at some point afterwards, I want to actually talk about the full story. Go away, enemies. I'm trying to get the ghost. Okay, come on. Two minutes for 2 hours. Oh, there he is. Alright. Okay. I like how I instantly get hit here. Oh! That's right. I forgot, black coal makes me lose health. And I was at, like, low health, so I died. Now that's a skill issue. Let's see, what time is it getting to be? I think I've reached that 2-hour mark. I think. Do I want to do one more run and then call it? I think I kind of want to. I want to get onto other stuff. Do I want to change my loadout at all? I'm not a huge fan of this low health stuff. I want to go for the higher health. Health vials make you immortal? Call it a day. No, I think I'm just gonna do one more run and then I'll actually call it a day. Let's see, I'm gonna reset stuff. Let's see, burst bullets. More damage. Okay, one build I want to try out. This is something I kind of found out. Skull crushing distance, enemies within XP radius take damage. It only really does like 4 damage, which is not a lot in this game. But something I found out is that status effects don't care how much damage you do. So whenever that effect actually does damage, one of your status effects triggers. And oh, what do you know? You just triggered a status effect on something. So you just have a massive AoE where you trigger damage all the time. Anyways, that's the build idea. If I can actually get that to work, I'd like to. But, whatever. If I die this run, that's going to be the end of the stream. Where to? Extra item? More experience. I'll go in more experience. But yeah, normally the skull crushing distance thing that does like very minimal damage is not worth it. It really isn't. Like, look, it just does like 4 damage. It's gonna take forever to kill anything. However, if I can utilize elemental crystal, makes elemental damage better. Yay! I'm actually going for that. Let's see if I can actually get one of the effects to trigger. Try not to hit anything so I can actually see it trigger live. Oh yeah, one of them got hit by a cold proc. Come on, I want to see. Yeah, they got hit by another cold. There we go. So yeah, elemental damage does proc from this. I just have to actually get more elemental damage. Hopefully a crown. Because then I can, like, get the whole map to get effective. Let's see. Trying to think about what I want. I'm just gonna reroll. Alright. Of course, main problem. I have to get enough damage fast enough to actually clear out all these enemies. Ooh, that actually looked good. You're gonna get going. Alright. Thank you for coming by, Ackley. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Illikely, I think. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. You have a good rest of your day. Suck. Let's see, what do I want? It gives me poison. I think I'll go for chainsaw. Great. And now, I'm on my own, maybe? Maybe there's someone else here. I don't know. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna be talking to myself the whole time. Let's do some rolling. I'm getting some poison. Go for status effects, might as well. Gosh, the amount of statuses. Really nice if I get a crown. It's like the whole point of the build, pretty much. Gonna go for Ivy. I can apply statuses a lot easier. There's a black hole, actually, what I like to have. But there's a ton of enemies in the way. Poison, wonderful. I guess I should also get the increased weapon radius. Because if I'm going to go for I-beam, I might actually need that later. Yeah. There we go, got the rainbow in there. Sweet. Huh. Does that do a shock damage? Doesn't say shock. Actually, is that the difference between this and the plasma lamp, maybe? Not sure. We'll go flamethrower. Do I want to go Halo? Or do I want to just go full damage? I think I'll go full damage. Let's see. No more ping pong. One more roll. Ooh, electric eel. There we go. Okay, so do I have all of the elemental stuff? No, I don't have the fire starter. So once I get that, things will be good. Oh, 1 speed. I think I'm just gonna go for a all damage. Oh yeah, I need the crown. That's right. So I need to wait for that to show us. I need the fire starter and the crown, and then that'll be my full build. bow. Very much like more experience. Where is Crown? I would like Crown. Crown is nice. It's a plasma lamp, but as much as I'd like it, I need a Crown and a fire starter. That's also why I got a bunch of rerolls and bans for this run, just so I can have a better chance of getting what I want. More maybe. How fast does it kill the rainbow? Not as fast as I would expect. But it does kill it pretty quick. Crown! Wonderful. Blow up. Let's see. Do I want crystal? I think I just need to make sure everything has a higher chance to happen. Then after I get those higher chances, then I'll go for more, maybe around like a 10%. Oh, fire starter. Wonderful. That's the full build. It's time to go fight the rabbit, see how much damage I actually do with this. Let's do this. Oh, I'm gonna try and not get hit this run as well. Yeah, I just realized that I didn't get the magnet power on boss spawn. I usually like that, so that I don't have to worry about picking up experience points, but here we are. Increased crown range. It is a good chunk of damage. I wonder if there's like a mod somewhere, or like a way to see like the damage per second you're doing. That'd actually be kind of interesting to know. Here we are. Blow up. Do it. You won't. Oh, you did. Oh. Let's see. More shock. Let's see. Weapon size or cooldown? Actually, go for weapon size. I don't have anything that relies on cooldown too much. There's a gambler. Yeah, we'll go gambler. But will we actually fight Yoki? I don't think my damage is high enough to fight her yet. Although, if I can get like a lot of status chance upgrades this wave, that would actually change it. Change my mind on it. Of course, if I can get room to breathe. Trying to think about stuff. So if if in one of these waves I eventually get like the hand statue, you get an extra item. I'm trying to think about what item I might like to get. Actually not sure. Maybe one of the plasma stuff. Plasma weapons. Plasma lamp or the static. Good grief, static. Why can I not say satellite? Static satellite. Actually, I don't know if static satellite actually does shock damage. I see it does like a lightning call, but it doesn't actually say that it does shock. I need to make sure on that. Increase weapon size. There's the gambler. But no bomb. Let's see. Chance. No, I've got it. Damn. Doesn't matter, we're gonna keep going. Every time I get a crown, I'm gonna try and get that. Big pickup range. I'm kind of worried about at some point, if I get my pickup range too big, it'll actually lag the game. Normally, to save a lot of processing power later on in runs, the game would usually suck or collapse a lot of experience points into capsules, which does definitely help with performance, just so there's not like a million things on the field. However, a problem with crown is that if you get the crown big enough to encompass the entire screen, the experience doesn't have a chance to collapse into a capsule, so it just doesn't collapse at all, so it's just kind of there for a while. Which also means performance takes a hit if you're not careful. Although actually at that point I'd probably not... So I guess not going for more crowns then, because this is actually a pretty good range. I think so, just so I avoid lagging. I say that and I immediately get a crown. I go through all that like really long ramp and I'm like, I'm not gonna get a crown. Gets a crown. What? Why would I do that? Let me go for bow. I'm gonna go for flamethrower. More fire damage. More damage in general. Let's see. I do actually genuinely like the idea of this build, just to hit everything with statuses. Go get other... I got good, I have good stun chains, that's great. I should probably make sure I go for other statuses just to get everything up to at least 10%, and then they'll happen a lot more commonly. Everything within pickup range gets hit in small amounts, but that doesn't matter, the small amount triggers the status. And then I have a bunch of status effects. think about what else to talk about for a bit. Oh gosh, now I'm actually getting... Yeah, whenever this run ends, I'm gonna go eat some. Okay, in the future, when it comes to streaming, do I want to kind of match up with this 2-hour stream limit? Ow. That's why I don't... That's why a cursed enemy should not be... Because I got hit there. Anyways, 2-hour streaming limit. I think that actually works out for me, because... I don't think I can stream for that long, unless it's like very dedicated, but if I'm really good at squeezing in like good streaming time, like within that 2-hour window, that'd actually be really good. Let's see, in the future, streaming wise, there is the idea I had on, do I just want to have, I just want to have auto build? I think so. Everything's pretty much fine. And I speed up and I get hit. Oh my gosh, yeah, the lag is starting. Kill everything. Alright, well, I'm just gonna AFK here for a bit while the game plays itself. So, in the future, probably streaming for about 2 hours is a good limit. Also, how long... I'm gonna have to speed this up. Lag. Actually, wait, is there a... Okay, there's instant... Okay. Everything's simplified, which won't look as good, but performance will be better. Oh yeah, can he even reach me? Okay. It's stunned. It's stunned, idiot. Your cybernetics, what do those do? The cybernetics are so cringe. Ha, lol, cybernetics. Like, oh, darn, I got hit. I want to have a run where I have, like, so much power that he literally just cannot. And there we go. Got hit once, but whatever. Ooh, I got SpaghettiOs. Oh wait, I should be careful just so I don't. There we go. Let's see if I can get Ghost. Ooh, do I want an extra item? Ooh, yeah, sure. Go with the extra item. Any Ghost? No Ghost. Oh, by a Gambler. We'll go Gambler. I think I'm strong enough to kill her. Okay, as for what other games? Stuff that I don't have completed. I don't have... Okay, I like Night in the Woods. That's a game I don't have entirely completed yet. Oh, there's one achievement left, and it is literally to do everything. Which I'm pretty sure I have actually done everything. But I guess there's just been that one thing that I have not done yet, and I just need to go through a big, long checklist to make sure I do it. Which I did already, and then apparently missed something, and I was really annoyed. Well, now, I don't care about that anymore. That's bad. Reroll. Do I care about, well, no. I want turrets. I want C4. One more reroll. More bullet, and reroll. Another reroll. Don't want blade. Might do it, but I'm not sure. Ooh, shrapnel. A couple more rerolls. One more. Okay, I'll go plasma. so with Night in the Woods, I want to play that game and get that one done. But that I have to play like the whole game in order to make sure I've done everything. Because I have to do the whole game like twice. Is it actually twice? Okay, 2 or 3 times, depending on specific stuff. Where, let's see. So I got to do everything where our main character may actually write stuff down in a notebook, basically. And that takes a while, because some runs kind of locks you out of specific options, so you will actually have to play the game multiple times, which does take a while. But so even like one run takes quite a number of hours, depending on how much dialogue you want to hear. And for me, I'm probably I like to do like a full playthrough and be really good to everyone in those runs, even though I've already done it all. Though, whatever. I want to have like a good time. I don't want people to be sad or whatever. So that would probably take me a few hours. Although if I skip through dialogue, it probably wouldn't be so bad. Might just do that. Oh, but it's not going to be entertaining. Oh, whatever. I'm trying to get the achievement. Anyways, besides Night in the Woods, is there any other games? Hades. Hades 2 just came out. I want to play that. And if I play a lot of Hades, I can actually get that. Hades 2, that's what the kind of the game I'm thinking more about. I might do that. Kind of depends on what I'm feeling. Okay, I might try that in the future if I have some free time. I don't know if... Streaming schedule, that's another thing I can do. Bob! Hell yeah. How much damage is this? It's actually... it's a little bit faster than my first attempt. So slow. Oh shoot, what was I talking about? Okay, streaming schedule. I think that's something I need to do just to keep up retention, just actually have a schedule for that. So, like I don't know, because I'm not good with scheduling. So I work a lot better when it comes to part-timing situations where I don't have to full commit to a thing. I don't know if that's because I have commitment issues or... well, it's not bad. I'm extremely dedicated and passionate to what I do. Oh, Yoki is so slow. So I don't think it's commitment issues. I think, I don't know what it is. Oh, whatever. I'm overthinking this. I just gotta do it at some point. So, what's gonna be my next stream? Well, I don't know for sure. It could be Night in the Woods. It could be one shot so that I can actually get that game done well. Or a lot of different games. I think I'm just gonna kind of do it sporadically in the moment, because that's just how I work a lot more. If I get... oh yeah, there we go. Woo! Maybe if I get good enough to do this, then I'll actually have a streaming schedule. Oh my gosh, I can get another item. Who needs black holes? I don't need them. What other item do I want? Don't know. Kinda got everything I wanted. rid of? What'd I get rid of? You know what? Okay, whenever I find something cool, I'll get it. It's that hour! Is it? Oh, it's that hour again. Ooh, telecom! Okay, that's fun. Anyways, cool reward for defeating Yoki. Not only do you get a huge boost in experience, and you get like some upgrades and drill. Also, you get the dice that you use in the fight permanently, as long as you know you can find it. Which currently, here, I'm gonna get stuck. Yeah, there it is. Hello, dice. And all the dice does is send out a random effect. Which is a big AoE burst of a random effect. You know, I actually thought that I would be doing significantly more damage than this. No. Ow. Man, I'm so bad. I'm getting hit. Oh my. I'm so bad at this. Legit skill issue. Where's the biker? There he is. I swear, I'm doing a lot of damage to him. It just doesn't seem to be enough. If I was status effects, I'd be able to... If I was status effects, I'd be able to do more, but I guess not. I'm losing, what the... Anyways, I got heals. Extra black hole, that's fine. Oh my god, I can get another item. I want to get another item. Yeah, sure. Well, actually, what I am. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's see. What's doing a lot of damage? It is fire. Well, we'll see what I get. I just sit here and wait. Waiting. Yes. Like for the potential statue to spawn already. And there's a bomb. There's no secret boss that comes from it, it's just, I get an extra upgrade. Sweet. Extra item? What do I want? Ooh, Parasite, maybe. Let's see, so I got... let's see, how much damage does the rocket do? 45. I think I'll go for rocket. Alright, now I just sit here for a bit, wait for the next boss to come. Let's see. Collecting spaghetti. Just for fun. I'm gonna re-enable numbers. Oh, magnet. Okay. Maybe if I collect stuff far faster than it accumulates, I won't get any lag. Seems okay at the moment. Earlier I was getting some like really bad performance hits. Anyways, it's almost time for the boss. Any moment now. And we're waiting for the mortality meter to reach 20 up at the top left. Kill. Oh god, the rest of them die off. Frowny face. That's my favorite. Oh, no. Where was that clean skill in the earlier run? I think just because I don't care anymore, so... I really should start carrying. No, I'm gonna suck it up. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay. So this fight has like my favorite song. It's so good. I am so good at this game. Die already. Oh my gosh, that has so much health left. Okay, I thought this build would actually do more damage. Nope! Damn it. I thought this build would actually do far more damage than I thought, but it's really good AoE damage is more like. Oh well. Well, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you to everyone who stopped by for a bit. I believe the VOD should be up, so if anyone feels like actually watching the full thing, it should be there. No idea when I'll stream again or anything further, but hey, I actually did what I set out to do. I actually got the full flawless run way earlier, which is amazing. Alright. Thank you all so much for tuning into the stream. I've been Dean Spillabee, back on your screen. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Alright, how do I close this?